supposed to be fun.
Me and my friends decided we want to go to Build-A-Bear because we had to go up to Seattle anyways.
But these teens told me Friday's trip to South Center Mall turned political.
It definitely made us all very uncomfortable.
16-year-old Evie McCormick says all she wanted was to honor the man who inspired her for years on social media, Charlie Kirk.
That turned my life around in more ways than I can express. And his name is Charlie Kirk.
But that name didn't make it past the Build-A-Bear manager. Evie says when she finished the special keepsake, the store employee shocked her by refusing to allow the bear to be named after Charlie Kirk. She wouldn't print the name on the bear's birth certificate, a decades-long tradition for the brand.
She just didn't agree with it. She didn't support it, and she told me we're not doing this, folded it up in the force and threw it away. I scoffed, walked away. I was like, Kaylee, you have to pay for this. I handed her my card, told her my PIN, and I walked away.
I went inside the Build-A-Bear and talked to the manager of the store. When I asked her if this happened here, she said it wasn't something she could comment on and told me to call their corporate office. On the phone, a customer service rep told me the case is being handled internally by the appropriate department. Meanwhile,
I did call corporate, and it was on the phone for a good 45 minutes.
Evie's mom took matters into her own hands.
They offered me a $20 gift card just because we had a poor customer experience.
Days later, she says the company admitted that never should have happened and that they would retrain their workforce to keep politics out of the workplace.
Did she apologize? She did. She said that their goal is to try to prevent this sort of situation from happening.
I've owned businesses, I've worked for retail, I've done everything you could possibly imagine when it comes to dealing with customers. And I can tell you right now that if any manager or any retail person employee would have refused someone's service or what they were purchasing or what they wanted to purchase, that person would have lost their job. Not because of some kind of political reason, but because they didn't do their job. I think this is something that Democrats don't really understand. If you don't do your job, you lose your job. It's a performance-based industry. So therefore, she didn't do her job. She actually refused a sale. I'm sorry. I just can't get behind that. Now, she should never refuse a sale just because someone wanted to name their bear Charlie Kirk. Charlie Kirk was an inspiration. She should have the right to do that. Now, maybe this person shouldn't lose their job over something as small as this, but they should definitely get written up. By the way, new headphones, Liv Audio, L-I-V-V Audio. Go to livaudio.com, L-I-V-V audio.com, and put in the code NRP, which stands for Nick's Right Podcast, to get a 10% discount.